A great lead magnet can really cause exponential growth in your business. And it's something I really wish I'd done when I first started my business. That's why in today's tutorial video, I'm going to show you a 3-step process, which is super easy, on how to create a lead magnet using Canva, Kadence, and Mailerlite. So let's dive right on into my screen. I'm going to start off with step 1. This is a real step-by-step tutorial guide to ensure that in just a couple of minutes, you can have your lead magnet set up.
So the first step in the process is to head on over to canva.com and start creating our freebie. For the purpose of this video, we are going to keep it super simple and we are going to be creating a PDF with a free Canva account. You're going to head to canva.com. You're either going to log in to existing account or you're going to come to the top right and sign up for an account. Now I already have one. Mine is a pro version. So I'm going to log in and I'm only going to use the free tools for this training video. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to log into my Canva account. Now once you've either logged into your new account or you've signed up, you'll be presented with a screen that says, what will you design today? So you're going to come to this box here and what I want you to type in is PDF. Now what's really great about Canva is it gives you so many different templates that you can use in order to create your free PDF. So if you scroll down here, you can see these ones here all have a little crown and it says Pro. So you would need to upgrade in order to use those. But as I said before, I'm just going to use a free template to create my PDF. So I'm going to use something like this. And what we can see here is 1 of 9. And it kind of scrolls through and it shows me the PDF template. So I'm going to click on that. And just a tip, if you do click on something, the nice thing is it shows you more like this. And here we can see a few more that are also free. So if I want, I could use this one. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to actually use this one. So I'm going to click customize this template. And once this opens, you'll be able to add your own imagery. You'll be able to change the wording and you'll also be able to change the font and the colors. So you're going to go through this whole process, add in your content, and obviously giving away whatever information you want to give away to your browsers. Now I've already worked on a free PDF that I'm going to be giving away on my website. This is the keys to a successful website and it's a step-by-step guide to planning out your WordPress website and goes into detail of all of the content that you need to gather together in order to create a successful website. So once you have created it and you are happy with the PDF and you're ready to, share it with the world, what you're going to do is you're going to come to share at the top here and then you're going to click download. Then under file type, we want to create a PDF and it's a PDF standard that we're going to be creating. And then we're going to click download. This is then going to download the PDF and you can save that in a space where you're putting together all your website information. So I'm going to save that as website planning guide PDF. And I already have one, so I'm just going to replace that. Now, if I open the folder where I save the PDF and I just do a list view, you'll see that it is 3.9 megabytes, which is quite high for a PDF. So we want to make sure that we compress this because if someone is looking at this PDF, say for example, on their mobile phone or something, they may not have a lot of data, so they might not be able to download this. So just being mindful of your browsers, it's always good to shrink or compress your PDF before you upload it to your website. So what I like to use is a free tool and that's smallpdf.com. So we're going to come to compress here and then we are going to just simply drag and drop our PDF and pop it in there and then we'll be able to compress this file. It goes through compress. We're just going to do a basic compress and then click compress. Okay, so once it is done, you'll be able to download that. And what I recommend is we're going to click save so that downloads it. And I'll be able to open the folder and I always recommend you rename the file to maybe something like 2024 because it's your 2024 version and maybe in 2025 you will do an updated version and click enter and you can see the size of this is 719 kilobytes. Okay, so now that we've done that, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to create some images that we can use on our lead magnet page. So to do this, the first thing that I recommend doing is taking your PDF and splitting it out into images. So creating images of each page. Now you can either do screen grabs, but I have found a really handy tool that just creates images out of your PDF, and then you can upload those to Canva. It takes a couple of minutes to do that. So here's the tool. It's called I Love PDF, and we are going to now PDF to JPEG. So we're going to go and we are going to drag and drop this in here, and then we are going to convert our pages to JPEGs and then click convert to JPEG. Now this will convert each page into a JPEG. You'll be able to download those images. It downloads them as a zip file. So once it has downloaded, we can extract that zip file, and then we have each page as a JPEG, and we'll be able to upload those to Canva and then start creating our graphic that we can use on our lead magnet page. Okay, so here is our zip file, and we'll double click on that if we're on a Mac, and we open that, and then we can see each page is a JPEG, and that's exactly what we need in order to create a graphic. So to create the graphic, we're going to head back to Canva, and this time we're going to come to the top here where it says create a design, and then we're going to click custom size, and I'm going to go for 1200 by 750, and we're going to click create new design. The first thing I'm going to do is come to uploads, okay, and with my zip file I can copy all these and I can upload those to Canva. As you can see, I've already done this before, so it is just uploading everything. I'm not going to use every single page in this graphic, but it's nice to just have them there in case I do want to use them. Okay, so I'm going to start off with, of course, the cover of my PDF, and I'm just going to make this quite big. And then I'm just going to choose two other pages and then put those behind. So I quite like this page. I'm going to put that one there, position that backward, and then I'm going to choose another one that has, let's say for example, this one, okay, and I'm going to position that backward. So now it looks quite flat, so I'm just going to edit the image and add some drop shadows. So click edit image, and we're going to go to effects, and we're going to go to shadows, and then we're going to create a glow for this one. We're just going to reduce the sizing a little bit and the blur amount, so something like that, and then we're going to do the same for the other pages. Okay, so there's my image. Of course, you can play around with the drop shadows to make it look more effective and to make it look more like a book or a PDF. Now, once you are complete and you finished your image, what you want to do is you want to export it as a JPEG so that you can use this now on your lead magnet page. So we're going to come to the top right, we're going to click share, and we're going to click download. Now, what I would recommend is, if you can and you do have a pro version of Canva, is to download it as a PNG with a transparent background. So then if you do want to use a color behind, you can do so. But if you have just the free version, then just download it as a JPEG. You can obviously change the color of this background to suit the one that you want to use on your lead magnet. I have the pro version, so I'm going to go ahead and do a PNG, and then I'm going to download that and save it in the folder for later, for when we start creating our lead magnet page. Next, we're going to move on to step 2. Now, step 2, we're going to go over to our WordPress website, and we are going to be creating 3 pages. So we're going to be creating a lead magnet page. This is where someone is going to be able to put in their email address and sign up to your freebie. And then we're going to do a thank you page. Lastly, we're going to create a page that is where someone is going to be able to download or view your PDF. And I'm going to show you a really handy trick that we can grab from Canva and put onto that page. So first thing we're going to do in our WordPress website, and note we are using the Kadence theme and we are using Kadence blocks to recreate this. You only need the free Kadence blocks if you are using Mailerlite, but if you are using other mail platforms, you may need to upgrade. So we're going to come to pages here on the left hand side and click add new page. Now this is going to be our lead magnet page, and we're going to create a snazzy page here and make it really enticing enticing for someone to be able to sign up and really want this freebie. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to add a title. This doesn't have to be what the URL is. It could be anything. I'm going to name it something that is relative to my opt-in. Call it website planning guide. And now you'll see as soon as we save the draft, we can look at the URL and the URL says website planning guide. If you want, you can of course change it to something a bit shorter. So when you reference it on things like a podcast or say for example, a Instagram post, then you could make it something a bit shorter just by changing the permalink on the right hand side. For me, I'm just going to leave as is, and then I'm going to start creating my lead magnet page. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a row, and within that row, I would like 2 equal columns. Then I'm going to just change this to full width and make sure that the content inner width is as per the theme. Okay, so that it doesn't reach the left and the right. Now, if I do go too fast in this tutorial video and you're not quite sure how to use Kadence blocks, check out the other videos I've done on my channel, which really go into depth of creating rows and sections and creating a page layout using Kadence. Okay, so I have created some content already that I can quickly and easily pop into my website. So the first thing is I would like the image on the left hand side. So in this block, I'm going to click add block and I'm going to click image. From there, I'm going to select an image and I am going to upload a file from my desktop. Now this will be the image that we created in Canva. So here it is here, and I'm just going to click and drag and drop it in, and you'll see there it is, and I can click select. So there the image is on the right hand side. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a header and some text just to entice people, and then I'm going to create a form. Now in a Google Drive, I've already created some text, so I'm just going to copy these over and just add it in here. So with a text block from Kadence, I'm going to put that in, and then another text block that says free step-by-step guide. And then the last text box. And there we go. Okay, let's make this a paragraph. And now we can go ahead and start styling this. So let's make this H1, maybe make it a bit smaller. There we go. And different color. Of course, we want to use our branding colors, and let's make this a bit smaller. And then the next thing we're going to do is we are going to add in a form. So we're going to press enter, and then we're going to click on this plus icon. And what we're looking for is the advanced form from Kadence. So we're going to click on that. We're then going to create a new form. Okay, and it is a subscribe with name. I prefer to get the name as well as the email address, just because then I can create an email and send it to them and personalize it. So we're going to click subscribe with name, and I would like to go for this underline one. So I'm going to click on that, and then I'm just going to name my form. So PDF guide. And I'm going to click create. That is then going to put in a form, and I can go through the process of now styling it. Okay, so that's the opening section. I have created some other content as well. So this says what's inside. So I'm going to create another row here, and I am going to add in 2 columns and do exactly the same thing I did before, but I'm going to add in the new content. So adding a text box that says what's inside. And then I'm going to do an icon list that lists out everything someone is going to get when they sign up for the PDF. Okay, so this is my icon list, and now I can go ahead and I can change the icon size to something a bit bigger, change the icon. And just changing the vertical spacing and making sure that it is icon aligned at the top. Okay, so I'm pretty happy with that. I'm just going to create some spacing in my row and some more spacing in my row. And then what I can do is I can add in here another image. So I'm just going to select any image from my gallery. Let me have a look. Okay, so there we go. I have added in an image. I might make a different image, but I just want to differentiate here. So I'm going to go to my row and just change the background color to something a bit different. There we go. And then the last thing I'm going to do is one last row that just explains a bit more about who I am and who your teacher is. So I'm going to add in an image of me on this side and then some text on the other side. Okay, so there we go. I have added the image, I've added the form, which is exactly what we needed. I've also added this, and I can change things around as I like and start styling things to make it look a little bit better, and then change this content and images. And I've also added in a section that talks about me being your teacher. So I can now save this as a draft or publish it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to publish this page. So this is the first page in the process. And now if you want to have a look at it, you can have a look. So there is my page, and there we go. Okay, so we're actually going to come back to this page once we have created the redirect thank you page and we have created the last page and worked in MailChimp a bit. So we're going to keep this open and then we're going to come back to it. So the next step in the process is to create a new page that is called your thank you page. So again, we're going to come to pages and we're going to click add new page. Now on my website, I already have a thank you page. So I'm going to rather call this PDF thank you, and I'm going to just build something very simple in Kadence just to set the tone to make sure that people know what is happening. So I'm just going to say thank you for signing up. Make it a little bit smaller. There we go. And then some more text that just simply says, be sure to check your inbox for. Okay, so something very simple. So there we go. It's a PDF thank you. And then once you have created your page and you are happy with it, you can just publish that page and you can have a look at it in a new browser to see that it's exactly as you like it. So let's have a view of that page. Okay, that's perfect for now. We can of course jazz up this page, add an Instagram feed or links to any other blog posts that you have done. And now we're going to go back to our form. So we're going to go back to the page that we created here where we had a form, and we're going to click on this. And then in our submit actions, we're going to remove where it says email, and only if you have the pro version will you be able to do database entry. But for this purposes, we are going to do two things. The first is a redirect, and then the next is Mailerlite. And I'm not going to do Mailerlite yet because I'm going to show you that in the next section. So we're going to do redirect settings, and we are going to grab the URL from our thank you page, and we are going to paste it in there, and then we are going to click submit, and we are going to update and save this page. And then I'm going to show you what happens when I sign up to this form. So let's view that page, and we are going to sign up. Get the free guide, and once it does that, it's going to then redirect to this page. Now, the last step in the process is to create a page whereby someone can download your PDF or they can actually view your PDF online. And you're going to use Canva again. So we want to make sure that we have our Canva PDF open because we're going to go grab some code from there, and we need to make sure that we have already compressed our PDF. So first step is to come to our media library, and we are going to add a new media library file. So we're going to click add new media file, and we're going to go and find our PDF. We're going to pop it in there. So we've got that there. Then we are going to go to pages, add new page, and I'm going to open this in a new tab so that I can come back and grab this website planning guide PDF. So this is the page where they can download the website planning guide. So you're going to name it something that is easy to find and to remember. So I'm going to call this guide, and then I'm going to start building out my page. So again, using rows, this is what we're going to do. Create a row. And then we're going to type in here, download your website planning guide. Okay, so then what we need to do is the button link needs to be linked to the PDF. So what I want you to do is go back to your media library, click on your website planning guide that you uploaded. Then you're going to copy the URL to your clipboard, come back to this page and then paste it in there. And then you're going to click submit. Now what you want to do as well is just on the drop down, just open it in a new tab. After this, we're going to add another row, and to make things just a little bit easier, and if someone is in a rush and they would like to view your PDF online, it's just giving them a different option and using Canva to your full advantage. What we're going to do is we're going to add some short code that will allow people to actually browse your PDF online. So we've created a row here, and in that row what we want to do is add a block, and the block that we want to add is an HTML block. So we're going to do custom HTML, and then we're going to go to Canva and make sure that your PDF is open, and you're going to click share. Then you're going to click more, and then you're going to find the embed, and then you're going to click on embed, and then you're going to copy this HTML embedded code. So you click copy there, come back to your page, and you are going to paste that in there, and you can click preview, and that will show you a preview, and someone will be able to click through your PDF online. Now just a note that I always think it's really good to come to here your inner content width and uncheck that, and then just make it a bit smaller so that that all fits onto one page and it's not too big and someone doesn't have to keep scrolling everywhere. Okay, so you can always go back to this and do HTML, and at the bottom it does have like this source, and we don't need that, so I'm just going to delete that, and then preview again, and that's gone from the bottom. Okay, so there we go. I'm going to click publish, and again, this is a page that we are going to be using later on in this video when we create the automated email that comes from Mailerlite. So let's have a look at this page. Okay, so the website planning guide, and we can add some content there, and then someone can click download your website planning guide. It opens up in a new page, or they can scroll down here and they can click through your website planning guide and actually read it online. Now the last step in the process is to link the form that we created on our lead magnet page to our Mailerlite account, and then trigger an automatic email that sends out to the browser once they've signed up with the link to download or read the PDF online. So what you will need is a Mailerlite account for this purposes. I just use the free version of Mailerlite. It works perfectly fine and enables you to send out automated emails. So you're going to go to mailerlite.com, and you're either going to log in if you have an account already, or you are going to sign up here. I already have an account, so I'm going to go ahead and I am going to log in. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to come to subscribers here on the left hand side. You're going to come to groups, and once you are under groups, you're going to come to the top right here, and you're going to create a new group. Okay, so this is going to group everyone who signs up to this PDF into one group, and then you'll be able to email them as and when you want about different things. So you can create this group, and let's call it Website Planning Guide 2024, and I'm going to click create. Okay, then I can now start creating an automation whereby anyone that gets added to Website Planning Guide 2024 gets a specific email. So then we head over to automation on the left hand side. We're going to click new automation, and you can either start from scratch or you can do a simple welcome email, which is exactly what we want to do. So I'm going to click simple welcome email, and I'm going to select this template, because basically what happens is when someone signs up and gets added to the Website Planning Guide 2024 group, then this will trigger the email that sends them the link to download the guide. So let's click here, and we are going to say the trigger here on the left hand side when the subscriber joins group, which is the group, so it's the Website Planning Guide 2024. Okay, and we're going to click save. Okay, so that says what happens there. Then we are going to start creating our welcome email. So the name of the email is welcome emails. Your subscribers don't see, but they do see the subject. So you can say, okay, so you can say your free website planning guide is inside, who it's from, send an email, and then we click save. Okay, now click save once you've done the subject, and then we're going to come back to the email again, and now we're going to start designing our email. So I've created a template here that I can use. So I'm going to choose this one. This is a template that I've created before for my emails, but you can start from scratch and then create your own email in Mailerlite. And if you want, head to the comments below and let me know if you would like more tutorial videos that show you how to use Mailerlite. Okay, so here I have a text box that says hi. It grabs the name, and then what I can do is pop in the content. So I'll go here. I created some content. Your free website planning guide is here. You're just moments away from accessing my comprehensive guide. My name. Click save. And then here, download your copy. I'm going to change that to get the guide now. And then what we want to do is, remember, we created this page where someone can either download it or read it online. So we're going to grab that link. We're going to paste it in here. There we go. And our email is done. Then we're going to click done editing. Okay, we're going to click save. And then we are going to turn on this automation. So we're going to turn it on. We're going to click save and close. And now that automation is ready to go. Next thing we need to do is we need to make sure that the form is connected to the group that we created, which was Website Planning Guide 2024. Because remember, once they join that group, they will get this email. So we're going to go back to this page that we created earlier. So it's your lead magnet page. We're going to click edit page. And this is where we are going to link Mailerlite to our Kadence form. So we're going to click on the form. We're then going to go to this submit actions on the right hand side, and we're going to click on Mailerlite. Okay, so then we're going to come down and we're going to click on Mailerlite settings. And what you'll need to do in order to link Mailerlite to your WordPress account and Kadence is to get an API key. Now, to get an API key, you need to be logged into your Mailerlite account. You're going to come to the left hand side. You're going to click on integrations. You're then going to go to API here, click use, and we're going to generate a new token, name it Website Planning Guide, and create our token. We're then going to copy our token and we're going to paste that in where it says API key, and we're going to click save. Now, once we click save, you'll then be able to select a group because it has now linked to your Mailerlite account. So we're going to select the group, and the group is Website Planning Guide 2024, and we need to map our field. So we need to make sure that whatever is put in name is also linked to our name, and then email is linked to email. And then we're going to click update, and we're going to click save and save our page. And now let's view our page and make sure this is working. So I'm going to click there. I'm going to click Nicola, and I'm going to pop in my email address. I'm going to click get the free guide. That's going to redirect me then to the thank you page, which is going to tell me to go to my inbox to get that PDF guide. So let's head on over to my inbox and see that that automation is there. Okay, there we go. As you can see, your free website planning guide is here. Hi Nicola, your website planning guide is here. And then I can click get the guide and I can download it, or there it is there.
So there you have it, my 3-step process to creating an amazing lead magnet that's going to cause exponential growth in your business. Now, if you're still actually at the beginning phase and you don't actually know where to start when it comes to creating your website, why not head on over to my website to download that free website planning guide. As you can see from this video, it is jam-packed with such good information that's really gonna kickstart your website journey. So go check that out and come back here next week for another tutorial guide that's going to help you on your website journey.